Did you know the shortest war in history lasted less than it takes to watch an episode of your favorite show? In fact, you could probably make a cup of coffee, check your phone, and the whole thing would be over before you even sat down. It's a story that sounds almost too wild to be true, but it really happened. That's right, I'm talking about the Anglo-Zanzibar War of 1896, a conflict so brief, you could blink and miss it. This was a showdown between the mighty British Empire and the small island nation of Zanzibar, nestled just off the coast of East Africa. It's a tale of power, politics, and a morning that changed history in less than an hour. Let me set the scene. Imagine the bustling streets of Zanzibar, with traders, locals, and colonial officials all going about their business, unaware that their island is about to become the stage for a record-breaking war. It's a humid morning on August 27, 1896, in Zanzibar, a small island off the coast of East Africa. The air is thick, the sun is just rising, and the harbor is already alive with activity. But beneath the surface, tension is brewing. The British Empire has major influence here, but things are about to get messy. The British have been pulling the strings in Zanzibar for years, and they're not about to let anyone threaten their grip on this strategic outpost. The Sultan of Zanzibar, Hamad bin Thuwaini, dies suddenly. His passing throws the island into uncertainty, and everyone is watching to see who will take the throne. His nephew Khalid bin Bargash takes over, without British approval. Khalid moves quickly, seizing the palace and declaring himself Sultan before the British can react. The Brits don't like surprises, especially when they threaten their control. To them, Khalid's move is not just bold, it's unacceptable, and it sets off a diplomatic crisis that escalates with lightning speed. Early that morning, British warships anchor in the harbor, cannons aimed right at the Sultan's palace. The Royal Navy is ready for action, and the message is clear: step down or face the consequences. The British consul delivers an ultimatum: step down or else. Khalid is given a strict deadline to surrender the throne, but he refuses to back down, convinced he can hold out. Khalid, he barricades himself inside, surrounded by his supporters and a few cannons of his own. The palace becomes a fortress, with loyal guards at every window, bracing for the worst. At exactly 9:02 a.m., time's up. The order is given. The British, known for their punctuality, don't waste a second. British ships unleash a storm of fire. Shells smash the palace, sending stone and dust flying. The sound of cannon fire echoes across the harbor, and chaos erupts in the streets. The Sultan's artillery barely manages a shot in return. It's hopeless. Khalid's men are outgunned and outmatched, their defenses crumbling almost instantly. Within minutes, the palace is in ruins, the defenders are overwhelmed, and Khalid? He sneaks out a back door and escapes to the German consulate. The British, caught off guard by his escape, can only watch as he slips away to safety. By 9:40 a.m., it's over. The guns fall silent, the smoke clears, and the briefest war in history comes to an end. The Anglo-Zanzibar War has lasted just 38 minutes. That's less time than it takes to cook a pizza or finish your morning workout. Nearly 500 casualties on the Zanzibar side. The British, only one sailor injured. The scale of the defeat is staggering, and the cost for Zanzibar is immense. In the aftermath, the British install a new sultan of their choosing, tightening their grip on the island. For the people of Zanzibar, life changes overnight as British authority becomes absolute. So why does this matter? Beyond the trivia, this tiny war is a window into the era of empires, where a single morning could decide the fate of a nation. This tiny war shows just how powerful the British Empire was, and how tense the world stage could be, even over a small island. It's a reminder of how quickly power could shift, and how the ambitions of empires shape the destinies of millions. It's a wild reminder that history isn't always made by drawn-out battles. Sometimes the most dramatic moments are over before most people even realize they've begun. Sometimes it happens in the blink of an eye. The Anglo-Zanzibar War proves that even the shortest events can leave a lasting mark on history. Next time someone tells you they're having a bad day, just remember, at least your morning hasn't ended in a 38-minute war. And if you think your day is moving fast, just imagine living through the fastest war ever recorded. If you enjoyed this bite-sized story from history, hit like and subscribe for more curious moments. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the most incredible stories are the ones that happen in the shortest time.